Hello and welcome back to another video about SRS or sexual reassignment surgery. This video is going to be about traveling to the province to get the surgery. So we're just going to start with the day before surgery. So I've been running around getting everything I need. It's on these lists. There's a list for there and a list for when you get back of supplies you need. Just so you're aware, you're going to need more than what those lists say. Just so you're aware. And saline is not on the list that I was given. You're going to need a lot of saline. Just so you're aware. So I was running around picking up boxes of this, packages of this, a few things I had to order. So you need a lot of water-based lube, you need saline, you need pads, you need like these pads that you can also lay on, like the blue ones. You need a certain type of soap that you have to order. It's a yellow bottle, like something 4. I can't remember. You need a way to remove the hair without a razor. You can use an electric one, but not a bladed one. You can't wax. Everything's on the list. It's all there, except the saline. Get a lot of that. And a lot of the water-based lube. A lot. So I was running around getting boxes of that, getting packages, all this, all the numbers it said. And then packed my suitcase the night before. Barely got any sleep because super excited. Now, that day that I was leaving, or the day before I was leaving, I had to get a COVID test. Now, this may not apply to people depending on where they go, or in the future it may not depend. Depending on where you're going, the criteria that you need to follow, all that. But I did need one max 72 hours before. Anything after that wouldn't have counted, and I would have to do another one. So I went down to my hospital, to the emergency room. So I'm like, they can do tests there before. I've gotten one done. And I went there, waited. I got called. They said, okay, this isn't an emergency, so you can come back and do the clinic. We'll give you a sheet of paper. It'll all be filled out, so you don't have to do that later. Yeah, just come back at 1 o'clock. They'll be open, and you'll be sorted. So I was like, okay. Went home. I was like, okay, this is the last thing I need to do. Once this is done, I just have to relax, get on the plane, go get the surgery, done. So I went and got the test done. Probably took about 30 minutes wait time just to be seen. They did the one in the nose. Yeah, the nose one. I'm fine with those tests. Yeah, it feels weird, but after 10 minutes, the feeling goes away, all that. And they said, okay, you'll get your results. Here's a code. You can access it online, and you'll get your results a few days later. I was like, okay, my surgery is on Wednesday. Hopefully I get it before then. So I went, signed up for the thing, put in the code, waited. Then me and my mom left at like 5:55 in the morning. Landed. We were told our hotel room won't be ready till 3 p.m. We landed at 8 a.m. So we landed, had to wait for the Uber that the hospital also provides, because everything is provided in my province to the surgery, the car, the hotel, the food, all that is covered for the 2 days that I am in a hotel. I don't need to pay for a hotel. All I needed to pay for was a ticket down there and food. But my mom paid for the tickets, and the hospital gives you a $50 meal voucher for the 2 days prior to surgery. So practically my trip was entirely free. So me and my mom went down. We're just hoping that we can get into our room early. We could. That was solid. We get into our room. It's a nice room. It's basic hotel room. Lots of sleeping was done. So I'm in Moncton. No, I'm not. I live in Moncton. I'm not in Moncton. I'm in the place where I'm getting the surgery. Waiting for this COVID result. Nothing on the first day. I was like, I need this result before I can go. The next day, I get my result back, and it says it's positive. So we've already flown there. The test says positive. Last time I was sick was February. So obviously, I'm not feeling any of the symptoms. I start to freak out. And I contact the hospital, and they're like, well, we're gonna have to reschedule. And I'm like, wait, hold on. If I get a test done here and it's negative, will that be fine? And they say, we'll take both tests into consideration, and whatever we pick to do is what we will go with. So I say, okay. So we go down to the place to get the COVID test done there. That did cost me $100 to get done. This one was in the mouth though, not in the nose, in the mouth, which I've not had done before. And they said you'll get your results by 8 p.m. So I had the whole day to pace and panic and stress, being like, it's gonna be positive again, and I'm gonna have to go back home and reschedule this whole thing for who knows when. Panicking. And then it comes at 5:30 p.m. Negative. Everything across the board, negative. I am so overjoyed that it's negative, and it just blew my mind that it was negative. I was so happy. But, I mean, I didn't have any symptoms at all for months, so makes sense. Now, before your surgery, you need to do a enema. The way it worked for me was one at 4 p.m., one at 8 a.m., or 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Those, I hope I never have to do another one of those ever again. It felt so bad. It felt so weird. I just never want to do one of those again. And then, right before you go to sleep, you need to remove all the hair on the surgical area with either the stuff like a cream that you got that removes the hair or an electric razor. I had to use an electric razor because I could not find a cream that worked well enough or that I didn't react poorly to. And then you got to use this pink soap that you have to order. It's like a something B4, C4, D4, I don't know, something like that. It's in a yellow bottle, it's that big. Put that on the surgical area only. Wash it off and go to bed. In the morning of your surgery, wake up, shower, make sure all the hair's gone, use the soap again, and dry, and wait for the cab to arrive and take you to the hospital to get your surgery done. Now, you'll arrive, they'll sign you in, you'll do paperwork, and you'll just wait to be submitted. After you do that paperwork, you'll do some more paperwork. You'll get the bracelet that you wear while in a hospital, and they will tell you to go into a room, take everything off, put a gown on, and then you will be escorted to a room where you will wait for the surgeon and the anesthesia professional to come and tell you what is going to happen. I first had the anesthesia person come. They told me everything that's going to happen, where it's going to be inserted, how long it takes to take effect, how long it lasts after. Then I had the surgeon come who had to look at the surgical area to determine whether I needed a skin graft or not. They decided I did not need a skin graft, which thankfully I was so happy for. I totally thought I was going to need one, but I didn't, so that's good. I don't know what it looks like if you do need a skin graft. I know that they take it from your inner thigh, but that is as far as I know. Then you'll wait a few minutes longer, and then the nurse will come, or the partner to the surgeon. They will take you to the surgical room to get your surgery done. And that is where I'm going to end today as part of my journey. I will be back in a little bit to describe the whole hospital stay, part of it, and what I learned there. And then, yeah, just continue on with how things are going. And yeah, if you like this, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch as well. I just got back into streaming, and I am loving it. It would mean a lot to me. Hopefully this video has given you some education and helped you to understand what someone may be going through, or what you're going through, or what to expect during this time. It can be hard. It will be hard, but you'll get through it. And everything will be fine. So, yeah. I will see you guys in a little bit. Sorry this video took so long to get out. I just been recovering process. It's been a little hard. But I will be back, and yeah, I will see you guys soon. And yeah, stay frozen. And yeah, bye.